Alright, what's happening everybody? It's your boy Akeem, here to give you a scout report on Robert Nkemdiche, the defensive tackle coming out of Ole Miss. Now he's from Loganville, Georgia, and decided to join his brother to play for the Ole Miss Rebels defensive side. His brother is Denzel Nkemdiche, and he had a great career for his 3 seasons and was an immediate impact as a true freshman. Now in total in his career, he only had 98 tackles, 19 tackles for loss, and 7 sacks. But don't let those numbers fool you. This guy is a big time threat, and he was the #1 rated player coming out of high school and one of the top prospects, particularly at the defensive tackle for this year's draft. Now let's talk about his strengths and weaknesses. First, his strengths. Now I told you about his numbers. He received those numbers because he had to deal with a lot of double teams, which shows that he has to deal with a lot of attention, which gives up more opening. It makes other jobs for other defensemen very easy, a little bit more easier than expected. Now he definitely has good size at 6'3", 299 pounds, and he has great versatility. Ole Miss coach Hugh Freeze even used him on the offensive side as a tight end, and even scored a touchdown this past season. This is a big time threat, and I think he could do a good job at the next level. Now he has above average athleticism, and he has great movement skills, and he uses his lower body fluidity pretty well to skirt blockers as well as easily change directions and when he needs to go from sideline to sideline. And he definitely can push the pocket, drive opposing offensive linemen back and push the pocket in with his power, and he uses his versatility to make an impact on that defensive side. Definitely could be used in different situations. He actually started off his career as a defensive end before converting to defensive tackle, and which I believe he will be a better fit at DT in the National Football League, but he could possibly be used at defensive end as well, but like I said, more better used as a DT. Now he does run a Force 8.740, and he actually had 28 reps at 225 pounds, which is pretty good. I have to give him some little bit of credit for that. Now he does have some weaknesses though. There are times where he can actually be stood up. Sometimes needs to do a better job at that, and he does struggle against double teams. Now I told you he can draw double teams, but he struggles a little bit against double teams, and but he does a better job against one-on-one situations. And lastly, the off-the-field incident. He was actually suspended for the remainder of the season for that Sugar Bowl matchup against Oklahoma State, which he would have had a field day because Oklahoma State's offensive line has been struggling this past season. Nkemdiche would have had a great game in that Sugar Bowl to even boost up his draft status even more. But because he was had to deal with the suspension due to a marijuana possession, and which he was arrested for, Hugh Freeze had to make the right decision and suspend him for that Sugar Bowl matchup. And this kind of hurt Robert Nkemdiche's draft status, but I don't really think it's that big of a deal. As I said before, marijuana, to me, in my opinion, it is a big deal. It is illegal, but it's marijuana. I kind of compare it to alcohol on keeping it real level, if you understand what I'm saying. Now, because of that little turn back this offseason, off the field issue, it kind of put down his draft status just a little bit, but I still think he's okay, and I still see him as a solid first-round pick. At worst, pick number 20. He's definitely should be picked within the first 20 picks of this year's draft. Now, at the next time I'm going to catch you guys will be in a couple minutes. I have more blogs for you for today. Thank you for watching this blog. I'm your man, Akeem McCall. Be easy.